Good evening, everybody at home. It is day or night 2 of the UGL Week 3. I'm your host, Rob Reed Forge Gonzalez, joined by Mr. Christopher Bizjack, who was, I think, confused as to which game we were playing tonight because he busted out the hockey jersey. He's a Chicago Blackhawks fan, so I'm still friends with him even though I'm a Flyers fan. I don't know why I am, but I am. Chris, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. Just, excited to watch some good games here, and, we'll see what happens this week in the two games coming up.
Yeah, well, it is 2K night like we were talking about, and at the UGL, each week we play 3 individual sport games, and then at the end of the week, which is our week is Thursday, we do a little Call of Duty. So when you win individual sports games, you get 2 points. So you can get 2 points from Madden, which was yesterday, 2 points from 2K tonight, and then tomorrow you can get 2 points from FIFA. If you get all 3 of those games as wins, you get 6 points. You've won for the week. So being able to win tonight after you've won yesterday goes a pretty long way. And we saw yesterday in Madden, we saw 4 brothers start the week off with a win. And we saw Glitxh Gaming get a win in Madden, which both of those games we thought the other side was going to win.
Yeah.
So both of us were terribly wrong. So tonight is going to be 2K, where both of these teams are going to try to get a second win and then keep the sweep on the table. But game 1 is going to be 4 brothers again, trying to, like I said, keep this sweep on the table. And they are going to be playing, against Ocho Cinco. And Ocho Cinco has got to feel a little salty about what's going on. So talk to us about what's going to happen for 2K tonight.
Yeah, so, both teams last week won in both, they had great wins. But, a great AP came out in dominant fashion last week and came out with the win over the opponent. So, you're coming off 2 wins. Got to keep that momentum going this week. And like you said, it's going to be a key 2 points, following the NBA2K games today.
Yeah, and what we mean is, so Ocho Cinco, the reason I'm saying they're kind of salty is last week, Ocho Cinco won Madden, they won 2K, and then they tied in FIFA. So they didn't get the sweep, and then they ended up losing in Call of Duty and losing for the week. And for 4 brothers, they were in a situation where I'm pretty sure they won 2K as well, and they lost in Madden last week, but then they won in the next 2. So they won 2K and they won FIFA. So to be able to win tonight, be 2-0, at least be able to keep that sweep dream alive, and then maybe go, if they don't win, then they can go into Call of Duty and maybe win that. They just can't be on the goal line again if you're Ocho Cinco, and kind of let it fall to pieces. So this week they're playing 2K. We know both of these teams can win. Who do you have winning tonight?
I think I'm going to have to go with the great AP and, the 4 brothers team. They came out dominant fashion last week, and I expect them to continue that momentum, and even winning yesterday in Madden. I'm the team of the underdog this week, as I've learned.
Well, this isn't an underdog. This pick isn't an underdog. This is a team that's been playing really well.
No, I'm saying overall as a team, but in terms of 4 brothers, they came out dominant fashion last week in 2K, and I expect them to continue that on this week as well.
I would like to see 4 brothers win just so that they can keep that sweep on the table for tomorrow. I'm not sure because they do get to play with a little bit less pressure. Because since you do have a win in Madden, no matter what happens tonight, you're not going to get swept. Okay, so there's that. But all of these teams want to win. Obviously.
Right.
But when you're 0-2, like you are with Ocho Cinco, and you're 0-2 like your 4 brothers, there's still going to be pressure no matter what happens. Until you get that first win as a squad completely, you're still going to wonder, do we have a chance to make one of these top 2 seeds, right? Because the top 2 seeds right now are both undefeated, and one of them will have to lose this week. And then the same thing on the bottom. Both of them have no wins, so one of them is going to have to, get a win. And now the rankings get a little bit skewed, right? There'll be a 3-0 team. There'll be a couple of no, that won't matter. It'll all be 3-0, X1, and then it's going to be dependent on whether or not you're going to be 1 game from that second seed. Right. And that makes a big difference because this is the halfway point of our season, which is only 6 weeks. So I'm going to say that 4 brothers is not going to do it tonight, and that will go into FIFA with it being tied 1-1. It's just a matter of I want to see consistency on offense. I would love to see some great shooting. And I know that last week it was kind of rough for the Clippers when they were I don't even know how many points they scored. It wasn't a lot. I think they
35.
lost yeah. Okay. He knows exactly how many points. I know it was very much like almost they got outscored, I think, by like 30 points. Some crazy number.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to see if it's going to be close, and the halfway point of the season is where these teams are going to have to make decisions on who's going to stay on the roster, who's not. And so, again, even if you do happen to win tonight, it doesn't mean that you're off, the snide. There could be changes coming. So it's going to be Reforge. It's going to be BizJack. We're going to go a quick break, and after the break, it is going to be our first game of 2K. Will it be Four Brothers keeping the sweep on the table, or will that get shattered, thrown in the trash, by this Ocho Cinco gaming squad? Don't go anywhere.
What sound experience would you like today?
I'll have the fantasy pack.
Good choice.
And could you make it a Cloud 2 wireless?
On his way, sir.
Sounds amazing!
The HyperX Cloud 2 Wireless. Legendary comfort goes wireless.
Oh, here we are. We can see Talk to a Mike has already paused his game. He's making some changes to his defensive, offensive strategies, I'm sure. This is Reforge and BizJack, and this is week 3 of the UGL, and it is 2K night. Looks like we've got the Bucks and the Celtics going to war tonight. I'm definitely interested to see what happens here. We've got a grade AP on the Bucks, and Talk to him, Mike, playing the Celtics. Immediately.
Just a turnover right away.
Turns it over right away at a great AP with the jumper, and that was a long jumper. Usually, take your time again. And BizJack has said this week after week, trying to slow this game down. But ultimately, you can see a couple of turnovers quickly, and Giannis is always going to be the focal point of this offense, and we see it over and over again. Well, there's literally nobody on him now, so he's going to take that straight to the hole, and it's going to be 2 points quickly. But shot selection, always going to be important here, and just not dumb turnovers.
Right. And we need, exactly. There's been 3 turnovers already since the beginning of the game.
4 possessions, 3 turnovers. No
and almost a quick other one. But the Celtics have been turning the ball over just at the start of the game. It's not a good start, and you see that all of them all have the snowflakes next to them. They're not doing well. They need to get some points on the board.
Oh my! And instant rebound on the offensive side, and we're going to kick that out. Ken, starting out to a 5-0 run from Milwaukee, and a great AP says, hold up, bro. Let me try to make some changes here. Celtics are starting off cold, like you said. Lots of cold rings out there, and it is winter time for the Celtics. Boston is a cold place anyway, but you don't want Tatum on a cold ring, so want to try to get him started. He is one of your better players, and you can see now that is number 0. Going to get that into 8.
To the hoop.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what you like to see. It doesn't always have to be your best player scoring every single point, where sometimes when we see this Milwaukee play, it's like, all right, they have 24 points, 20 come from Giannis. So,
right.
But it's always important to see what the Celtics squad is going to do against somebody like Giannis. How are you going to do it? Are you going to double team him, and then
apparently not,
or not, just kind of forget about him? And Giannis takes that in, and now it is 7-2 for the Bucks, and a little bit aggressive there from
an early
the Bucks.
Foul.
Yeah, I mean, one foul's not going to hurt anybody, but there's another turnover, and we talked about this earlier. Nice. You'd love to see that kind of ball movement, and 9-2 in favor of Milwaukee, and bringing him back up for Talk to him, Mike. And he doesn't want to, overthink it, but he just wants to make sure he can maybe try to find some good shots, but unfortunately he does not. And Giannis with the finger roll basically from the free throw line to make it 11-2. Timeout. Celtics got to get this figured out quickly, because now the lead has ballooned to 9. They don't want this to get any crazier than it is right now.
Yeah, we saw this last week with a great AP, being the Bucks and whatnot. he came out strong. He established the dominance in the beginning, and I mean, this is very much mirroring the game that we saw last week from a great AP.
Yeah, and if he can continue to do this, I would love to start every single one of my 2K games where my opponent only has 2 points. So just getting this lockdown defense, doing an excellent job of picking off these bad passes. And there's another one, and now it's going to be showtime. Giannis up top, reverse dunk. Give it to him. Oh, no. We have a badge early in the first for Giannis. So talk to him, Mike, my guy. Whoop. I guess just let him go to the hoop. But you don't want Giannis having any sort of action going on early, and misses from about 2 feet, and a great AP back on the attack out to J. Rue Holiday. Get that jumper going, and he does put it down, and 15-2. Woo.
Yeah, it's like I said last week, we kind of saw the same thing from a great AP, and he's controlling this game here.
Nice.
I mean, finally, Boston's able to get some going, but, it looks like Great AP is controlling this game so far.
Well, they're going to have to do a much better job when they have the ball. Oh, my. Is that going to be a 3? It is.
It is. Puts it home.
When I was looking at the shots, I think they've only taken 3 shots, the Celtics. They've made 2 of them. The problem has been that they weren't able to, hold on to the ball. They were having these dumb turnovers. So They do get another one. And so if they can stay out of their own way and maybe get a couple stops, there you go. There's the first one.
First one
get that
against
down
the Bucks.
and put that down, young man. There it is. Now we're 10-point lead. They're not going to probably cut the entire lead out this quarter, but you can see they are. If they just stop turning it over, now they're getting the turnovers, and we're going to be able to push that back out. And are we going to be able to get Kemba started? Get this offense just looking really nice. They don't have to get a lot of threes. They just have to make sure they take quality shots over and over again and just cut into this lead slowly but surely.
Wow.
Ooh.
Beautiful layup there.
Right in Giannis's grill.
Yeah, you don't see that very often, Giannis letting that go through.
Well, Boston had 6 early turnovers, and now they're just not playing defense anymore. So another 3, you can't give up those. 11-point lead now. But look at the field goal percentage. 82%, 83%, 9 for 11 for Milwaukee. I mean, their shots are going down mostly because they're just wide open, but
no pressure or
yeah,
anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to be, though. If you are getting wide open shots, you should be able to put them down at this level and step back.
Another one.
3.
Moving into a double-digit lead still. 14-point lead.
4 for 5 from 3 for Milwaukee. Ooh, that is beautiful. 0 for 1 for Boston, but they're taking it strong to the rack, and then there is a shooting foul.
I'd like to see talk to Mike, like I've mentioned before, slowing the game down. You've noticed that when he gets those passes out to beyond the arc and they're wide open for those threes, he's got to continue to do that and stop trying to force those passes as we've seen him try to do here, which is causing all those turnovers.
Well, the turnovers for Boston were really ugly in the beginning, and they've kind of cleaned that up since then. The issue now is they're still unable to put a defender in the right place to stop these 3-point shots. Giannis obviously is still Giannis, but you've got to watch Middleton. I mean, if Middleton is going to he's doing some really good things, shooting over 80% on his 3-point shots. And if you can do that for a long period of time, you are going with authority.
Home.
But oh no, Giannis is going to be able to cherry pick this one. Oh, gets it. I was going to say, thought it was going to get stripped, but that is going to be a shooting foul. And you can see during the regular season, Giannis averaging almost 30 points a game, and 23 seconds left in the first, and it is a 13-point lead. Boston has made it appear a little bit closer, but the 3-point shooting of Milwaukee has just been out of this world, and I can't imagine that they're going to shoot over 80% 3-pointers for the rest of the game. So it could be a situation where Boston just kind of has to weather the storm and hope that they shoot a more reasonable amount, maybe 40%, and in that way they can get back into this game. But right now it's still, I was going to say Middleton was wide open again.
Yeah, I was going to say
they have to double team Giannis. That is the game. We've seen this every time the Bucks play, It's how well is Middleton going to shoot, and it does finally misses, and that's going to be the first quarter.
Couldn't quite get that buzzer beater there. That's unfortunate.
Well, it's 11-point lead, and now he's got 3 quarters to try to cut into this and fix this problem of the Bucks just shooting the lights out on 3-pointers.
Right. And I mean, like, talk to him, Mike. He had a pretty close game last week, so it's interesting to see kind of that a great AP is taking control of this game, and you know, it's not necessarily too close of a difference there, but you know, he's got to do something.
Well, I do like the fact that he knows what he wants to do, and he's going to try to take it off the dribble and just punish them down low. And Milwaukee's not that strong down low. I mean, there's obviously Giannis is a big person, but he's not a center by any means. You know, you hopefully can be able to get some love, and you know, if he's not protecting the rim. Again, there is a missed layup, and now we got Giannis going the other way, and he's going to find J. Rue.
For 3.
My
Puts
goodness,
it home.
This Milwaukee team is just shooting. And this, you know, it's one thing to say the shooters shoot, but the 3-pointers are just going down. And this is Tatum trying to do something and talk to Mike, sends it back, and he does not have that same 3-point shooting stroke that Milwaukee does.
Those are ones you got to make. There was no pressure in his face at all, and you got to put those home. It's all timing on the shooting button.
Well, you can thank Middleton and J. Rue Holiday for
Oh, God.
Oh, my. It is a clinic when it comes to this 3-point shooting. It's like that old school Warriors, you know, when it was Steph and watching just that everybody on the team shooting threes, but this is just obnoxious.
Yeah, they're 75% from the 3-point line.
Tatum backing him down, right, and that's the bread and butter. You can take this right to the hole. Again, that's going to be the first shots for Tatum. He's going to have to get a little bit more action from that, but this ball movement here, there's plenty of space, and you can see these guys are just ready to just – oh, man, that's like the first one, like just
second one
automatically go down, right? But here's Giannis with the finger roll.
You
doesn't
don't
go
often
down.
see him
Now
miss
they're off
those.
to the races. And Tatum doesn't finish it either.
Surprising. Yeah, they get. I mean, if you're the Bucks here,
Wow, way to challenge Giannis going up, and I mean that's why you dunk it home. And Tatum going to be guarded up here by J. Rue Holiday, and here comes the double team. Tries to kick that out,
Turnover.
but Giannis picks it up. 2-on-1. Are they going to try to go up top? Ooh,
Ollie, ooh,
little razzle dazzle to 0. Man, I thought this was the All-Star game for a second. Doing them dirty. Is not going to be able to get that one to fall.
gotta put those home.
Yeah, this lead is getting a little ugly. 17 points, doubling them up.
Yeah, if you're the Bucks here, just keep utilizing J. Rue. He's just been so dominant on the 3-point line, but Giannis is just going to take it to the house.
Well,
wow,
this is a layup. Well, this is peak Bucks defense. I mean, Bucks offense. It's let Giannis control it, bring him up, and then just shoot threes. Maybe the streak is over.
maybe they're slowing down.
Well, this is it's the only hope that Boston has is that they just don't keep shooting like they were. But this is the Bucks offense. We're just going to keep everybody pointing and looking at Giannis, and then as soon as they get close, we send it to our 3-point shooters and shooters shoot.
Yeah, that's the best strategy you can have. You're always going to have to double team Giannis because he's so good. It's so versatile of a player, and when you double team, you're losing that one guy out wide and going to put home those threes.
Yeah, and
not quite and one.
100% smothered, but I thought that might have had a chance of going down. So 20-point lead now, about 2.5 remaining until halftime. And this is going the wrong way for the Celtics. They were hoping to be able to cut into the lead in the second quarter, and unfortunately, it's just gotten bigger.
Yeah.
Rising.
And like with no defense like that, what do you expect?
And a foul. You let
And
the man
one.
just reverse dunk on you and foul him. Ugh. This dunk is sponsored by Gatorade.
Quench your thirst.
That's right. Look at that. Everybody's on fire down here.
Giannis says, "Get that stuff out of here."
You don't need it. J. Rue's on a red ring. You're going to have to figure this one out because this is going to be super tough. If the players that Giannis gets to pass out for three are just sitting on rings. Like,
Not a good sign.
no, it's pretty bad.
Ooh, got lucky there.
I was going to say that was almost really bad too. Giannis coming back. Oh, behind
Why
the back
would you
pass.
pass it there?
Well,
He
they're
had
just trying to do something to get the three. And
wide open in the paint.
Doesn't happen there. Going to be pushing it. A great AP. Oh, boy. From
Wide
long
open,
range.
And he puts it down.
Splash. 42-18.
This is starting to become just like last week's game with a great AP and King Jamal. Same exact thing we're seeing here.
Yeah, I mean, don't call it anything but pure skill from a grade AP and this Bucks team. 42 points so far, holding their opponents to 20. I mean, they could miss a lot of shots in a row before this becomes competitive. And, out of bounds, Celtics ball.
Interesting. You like to see, Boston start shooting the ball three-pointers wise because they really just haven't tried to shoot beyond the arc.
Well, there's nothing there for them. I mean, you got to play to your strengths. Oh, here we go, wide.
Got to make those.
Yeah, I think we know that. That's definitely not something up for debate. There's a foul, doesn't get it to go down, but this Boston team is going to have a hard time shooting their way back into this.
Yeah.
They're going to have to try to play really strong defense, but that's also kind of is that something that they can do against this Milwaukee team? I mean, if Jrue Holiday and Chris Middleton are just shooting the lights out of the building, you're not going to win. No. I don't care who you are.
No.
That's just too much for one team to ask because single covering Giannis all game, we've seen how that works.
Right.
And so if you're not picking off the pass once the double team comes over, I don't see a path to victory doing it that way.
Yeah. I don't see, I mean, I know we're, finishing up the second quarter here. I just don't see how Talk to Mike can come back from this. It's way too much of a lead. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, they're not, you're getting those shots here, those free throws, but he's missed some free throws as well.
Well, maybe if Tristan Thompson can get Giannis in foul trouble,
yeah.
There you go. If you can get, a million fouls on Giannis here in the third quarter and then just outscore them in the fourth, maybe, but you're down 22 right now. So you're doubled up currently, 40 seconds left in the half. And Jrue's going to get that passed over. And Giannis thought about the three. I mean, he can shoot reasonably, but he's like, man, I'm going to take this. This is one human trying to guard me. I don't think so. Get that passed out.
Oh, and he puts it home.
Nice. And you love to see somebody of Giannis's caliber being able to pass that and get the free points because that's as free of a dunk as you're going to see in the NBA.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, Giannis is so good at what he does.
Better dunk that, bro. There we go.
You got to put those. Yep.
I was going to say, you better take that with authority. You don't ever really get to lift off. Just take 5 steps and then dunk it in somebody's eye. So
just puts it home right there.
Well, there's a freebie.
Yeah. If you're not playing, that well of coverage, this is going to keep continuing to happen for Talk to Mike, and it's not good to see.
Yep. Trying to get a 3 off, and the half will end, and it is a whole lot to a little right now with Milwaukee 48 and Boston 24, and this
just another freebie.
Cherry picking Middleton is. I didn't even know Middleton could dunk, but. I mean, I thought he was just shooting threes, but clearly
he can do it all.
He can do it all when it's that easy. If you make Chris Middleton look like Giannis, that's a problem. 50 big points right now for the Bucks. Time for the Celtics to do something. That something was not to miss a shot, but okay, here we are.
Oh, he could have taken that to the hoop.
Yeah, but why do that? We could just shoot more threes, get that passing around. Uh-oh. I thought.
Give it to.
Middleton?
Yeah,
Flash.
Making it look easy.
Yeah. I mean, 24 points, 8 for 10 from field goal, or for 8 to 10 other field goals, and 6 of 7 for 3. That's wow.
Yeah. It's a good game for the Bucks.
Those are 3-point shooting, like all-star numbers. You know what I mean? Like people are shooting just wide open, and he's like 6 for 7 in a regular NBA game. Okay. Yeah. Seems decent. And back down. This is now getting a little obnoxious. 55-26.
Yeah. The Celtics got to start bringing their defense back when when the Bucks are inbounding the ball, because he's just finding those gaps in coverage and taking complete advantage of it.
Yeah, it's just it's not looking good right now for the Celtics. And this could just be just a matchup problem. Maybe the Celtics just don't match up well with the Bucks. And that is a very real possibility.
Yeah.
But
well, we saw Talk to Mike win last week with the Celtics against D. Brown is awesome, who was the Bucks. So I mean, he played well against D. Brown, but here it looks like he's just struggling.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just the player behind it. You can win with Boston. We've seen it, right? We saw that when I was saying earlier, maybe it was a matchup problem, but it's maybe only a matchup problem for this particular player, because the Celtics can play good defense, but it is just really hard to play defense when Middleton is shooting the way he's shooting.
Right.
Like, I mean, if any team is shooting that percentage of threes, it just really makes whatever defensive plan you had just kind of go out the window. Almost another turnover there.
Yeah. I mean, strategically speaking, doubling up on Giannis is the best course of action you could take. But when you got someone hot like J. Rue or Middleton,
forget it.
Yeah.
Because you're immediately going to get punished anytime you bring a double team over. And now it's possible that they could try to single cover.
That's tough
see
to
how
do.
that works.
That's tough to do, but
well, that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
Is you got to run after this again genetic, freak of nature who is super tall, super fast, super strong, can jump out of the building and try to cover that person with one human. And it tends to not work very well.
Yeah. Just another turnover there.
He's going to pass that
Wide
down to J. Rue
open.
Holiday. Will he dunk? Oh, you got a problem when J. Rue's going up top with it.
We're getting close to a 40-point lead here.
Ay, ay, ay. Is that the saying in Power Rangers? Ay, ay, ay.
Ay, ay, ay.
31-point lead in the third. And dang, no respect. Just didn't even bring somebody out to even think about protecting for that three. And there is an offensive rebound. Going to go back. No, sir. Check it up top strong. Doesn't make it. Got to go up again. No.
It's excellent defense by the Bucks here.
It's all going wrong right now.
If you are Talk to Mike, is this game over for you?
I mean, the game is obviously over.
Yeah.
There's 31, and Tatum's going to take that one up, but now Giannis pushing it back, and J. Rue's going to probably, pass that one over, and let's let that 3-point barrage continue. Oh, one! Oh, God!
Oh, I can't feel my legs after that one. Woo.
Oh, dear, sweet baby Jesus. And a foul.
Whoa.
I can't believe my eyeballs. That was just disrespect. He disrespected his ancestors with that dunk.
Yeah.
I mean, goodness. It's now a 34-point lead. Oh,
finally some points on the board
I would
there.
be excited about Tristan Thompson just giving the facial right there over to Giannis, but then you look at the scoreboard and you remember that you're getting beat like you stole something. So this is still not great. Only a 32-point lead. That's all.
Yeah.
Only a mere 32 points.
Easy.
What's 32 points among friends? More dunks for a grade A.
No. Yeah. I mean, I'm speechless.
Yeah, there's not much to say. I mean, it is a blowout currently. Now, what we can take from this is these teams do have to play each other twice in the season. So you get killed this game. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, nice dunk. What are you going to take from this besides the fact that, hey, my opponent shot was that backcourt violation?
Yeah, that's a backcourt violation.
My opponent shot an insane 3-point percentage. He probably won't do that again. If you go back and watch it, do we double team Giannis? Do we have to go back and watch and see how other teams did it? Well, and you got to shoot better from three. You've got to do your part too.
Yeah. When he's wide open like that, and just Giannis making it look super
Giannis
easy.
is just he's a good player. This is why people play with the Bucks. You don't have to think too hard about your game plan and a little floater. Ooh, gets the offensive rebound. Tristan Thompson going to have to push that out. Doesn't get it turned over.
Take
and
the three.
Can you make another three? Cannot. About a minute left in the third. This pain and suffering will be over soon, young man. Don't worry. The torture will be soon.
It'll all be over
It'll
soon.
be all over soon.
Just close your eyes.
Take a nap. I mean, you could just put the controller down. It wouldn't
make a difference at all.
Make much difference.
It definitely wouldn't make a difference.
Oh, another three. We could be pushing 80 points this game.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. Does a grade A, do they break 85, 90 points?
90, I don't know. 80, God, maybe 90. It's gonna be 70 here in a second. Man, if you put up 90
in a 2K game,
I mean, woof.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're really trying to impress the owners of the team, this is how you do it. Hey, you can't get rid of me. I'm sitting here putting 50 bombs on people.
Yeah, it just does it again. Oh.
Okay, so it is 39-point lead.
I want to cry.
How do I
right now
how do I put this in a politically correct manner? It is nasty. It is gross.
Total domination.
Ugly. Yeah, all of those words. You're gonna. I was gonna say you're gonna do them like that. Jay Rue says, "Give me a 3." Nope. Back to. Come on, you can slow it down now. You don't need any more points. You got 72. You could just put the controller down, and I promise that he won't score 40.
Yeah.
In the fourth.
Oh my gosh! Oh, Bucks are on fire.
It's a laugher right now. It is a total laugher. And this is one of those games you get mad at. You can't even be friends after this.
Yeah.
You just can't. You're just like, sometimes you get beat. You're like, okay, GG's after the game. After this, you're just like, I hate this guy.
If he breaks 90 points, I think,
I mean, it's only 15 points.
Yeah. It's very possible. Maybe even if he breaks 100 points, I think.
Okay. That's
pushing
we're gonna say, can he score?
Can he score 100?
Can he go for a buck? I don't know. All right, turnover. Maybe not a buck.
For the first turnover by the Bucks.
I was gonna say
oh, there it is.
Little alley-oop, breaking it down to a manageable 40-point lead.
Very manageable.
And now
one. Oh.
What is? I'm pretty sure that I have never seen some of these non-Giannis players
scoring so much
do what they're doing tonight. But that's okay. The comments you can see in the top right, I got 11 comments. I don't even want to know what those are saying.
Yeah, probably some nasty things.
Yeah, the comms are not, man, get off these sticks, bruh. But here we go. Giannis D'ing him up, saying, you ain't coming this way. You ain't coming this way, dude. Get out of here with that. Nah. Next. Push it. J. Rule. He's got him in the corner.
For 3.
Splash!
This is getting painful.
81. I mean, I'm kind of excited now because, I want to see if we hit a hundo.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Chamberlain straight to the rack and misses a layup, but does get the rebound. Bringing that back. Can you hit this 3?
No.
Oh, another rebound, though. Try again.
Third time's the charm, as they say.
Go up strong with it. And there's a foul.
Yeah.
Jaylen Brown, 0 for 5 from the three-point line.
Hey, finally made something happen with the free throws, though.
I guess that counts as something, yeah.
Yeah.
Has 11 points scored now. We're going to keep this pushing over to Giannis, over to J. Roop, and still not slowing it down. He's just like, I'm having fun.
Yeah. This is a laughable moment.
Yeah, I guess. If it was me, I would have definitely just been like, whatever, I don't have time for this. Got other things to do.
Whoa, what
saves
a
the
play.
ball. Gets that back up.
Let's go.
Oh, my goodness.
I think he's going to break 90, but I don't think he's going to break 100.
Yeah, well, we're 17 points away from 100, and it's just now we're playing. Okay,
interesting.
I was gonna say now we're playing like it's the Harlem Globetrotters now, and tried to get fancy with it.
You can't be fancy when you're down by this much. Come on now.
Try, but it is now we're getting sloppy. Now he doesn't care, and it's going to be back and forth going up top. And
you gotta make those, man. What are you doing?
It's just a rough shooting night right now, and wide open for threes. Just if there was a record for threes, we definitely would have hit that tonight.
Shattered it.
Yeah, we'll have to get that in on the UGL board of finally gets a three.
He's 1 for 18 on the three-point line.
I was going to say it's some astronomical number like that. And reverse layup is good. We are now at 88 with 3 minutes left.
I don't know. He could break a hundo.
This is it is a disrespectful display of shooting right now, and hope you don't use all your points tonight. You need there's going to be other games of 2K. You need some of these. Just keep 20 in your back pocket for another night.
Just save them.
Giannis, everybody's jumping now. Sorry, not home.
Just keep passing it around to waste time.
I was going to say, at some point, you got to be happy with what you have.
Oh, behind the back.
Stop.
2.
Well, 90 came by. Giannis with 21 points.
18 from the paint. That's great.
Okay. Yeah, sounds about right. A 90 spot for the Bucks.
Yeah. I retract my last statement. They could break 100.
Yeah, we were talking crap like 100, blah blah. No,
Never
100
gonna
is
happen.
like now it's more likely to see 100 and not see 100.
I think that's what a great AP is trying to do here. He's just trying to go for 100.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. If you're going to win big. Entertain the fans at home.
Right.
Disrespect them. Make them angry. Get in their head a little bit. Shoot, 85% from 3 on like 16 shots. I mean, it's
shoot it.
Nah.
Shot clock.
Oh, he tried to give him a
Alley-oop.
little oop. They're having fun with it. I mean, why
He's
not?
just
You're up
joking
50.
around.
You're up 50. And Boston doesn't even have 50. So there's that. There's that.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, when you get beat like this, you're going to get clowned a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse. Oh, there's a turnover. Now we're going to go back up. We got even numbers, but it's Giannis doing his dribbling. Hey. If I could remember what the Globetrotter music was, I would be playing it, right now. But I thought he was going to go strong to the rack with that one. Maybe he won't get 100. Maybe he's just going to
he's trying to waste the clock
Yeah,
out
just
here.
trying to waste some clock. So everybody at betting at home who went over and got their ticket for 100 being the over, or 99 being the over, you're going to be sad.
Sad day.
Yeah. I mean, granted, if you would have bet 90, if you would have bet the over at 89, I would have laughed at you at the beginning of this. I would have been like, there ain't no way 89 points are getting scored. And sure enough, you get 90.
Right.
So we'll keep that in mind for the betting lines for next time. And he's just going to run this clock out, try to get some alley-oops. And
now, do you think here that with this domination that a great AP has, is he the best 2K player?
Based on the last 2 weeks, it has been not close.
Nothing but net.
It's been, but we got to see what he does with. He's won with the Bucks. He won with the Celtics, right?
Yes.
So yeah, man. I mean, let's not see what happens when he plays with the Lakers. I mean, when we get Bron and AD going, it could be real nasty. Oh, stop it!
Puts it home.
92. You're making me sad. I thought we were going to go for 100, but instead we're just going to get a clock running out. A huge, huge victory for Milwaukee and a great AP, and it is just domination, man, from a great AP.
It hurts to watch. I mean, even talk to a mic is just wasting clock time now. I mean,
all right, what else are you going to do?
yeah. If I'm in his shoes, I'm like, I'm done with this game for right now. I want to move on to next
I'm
week.
going to take a shower, forget this ever happened.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be record for most points scored in the league. Whether it is 92, 95, or 94, it remains to be seen here with 4 seconds left. And he's just going to hold
That's
it.
game.
Yep. So that is going to be game. It'll be the Bucks in a grade AP winning in large fashion. We're going to go to a quick break, and then BizJack and I will talk more about this game.
No, not like that, with the hinge.
Oh,
There you go.
Why you just let me spin around like that?
I'm just sitting here, like, just lost in thought because I just watched a 2K game where one of the players almost scored 100 points. And sorry, it's Reforged, it's BizJack, it's UGL Week 3. We just finished watching our first game of 2K, and it wasn't close. The Bucks in a grade AP shot just an astronomical amount and an astronomical percentage from 3. Everything went right for them, and everything went wrong for Talk to a Mike. So I think, is there more that needs to be said about that?
I mean, you should be really happy if you're for our brothers. You know, you won Madden yesterday, and you completely dominated 2K today. So, I mean, they get the sweep, tomorrow with FIFA. It's going to be good, but there's not much more to say. I really can't.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Ocho Cinco, there's a lot of problems going on right now.
Yeah.
This 2K problem we have, which last week wasn't a problem, right? Because they won Madden, they won 2K.
Right.
Last week. And then this week, it's the polar opposite, right? We flip it around, and now it's like, what are we doing now?
Back to the drawing board.
Okay, well, we got to hope that we don't lose in FIFA. But, the FIFA for Ocho Cinco Gaming has been normally pretty strong. So we'll see how that goes. But we have one more game for 2K, and let me sit up here a little bit because Glitxh and DaFam coming into this week, both 2-0. Strong Call of Duty teams. They've been strong pretty much across the board. So for tonight in 2K, DaFam is down because they did end up losing a game that we didn't think they were going to lose in Madden. They ended up losing that one. So now they have to try to keep the sweep off the table. Who do you have for tonight in this DaFam and Glitxh matchup in 2K?
I'm gonna go with D Brown is awesome. I mean, you look
for
at
everybody at home. Who's that? Which team is that?
Oh, so that's gonna be I believe Glitxh Gaming.
Yeah,
that's Glitxh Gaming there. So I'm sticking with them. They didn't lose too much last week in 2K to Talk to a Mike. So it was a very close game last week, and King Jamal last week got utterly dominated, just like we saw today with this game. So I don't have a lot to go off of with King Jamal and how well he can play because he hasn't shown me that he can play that well. So. Yeah,
these are two teams that I don't want to. They really, I don't say they don't pride themselves, but it's just like 2K really isn't like, for let's say for for DaFam. DaFam, they really know their Madden stuff and they really know their Call of Duty stuff. For Glitxh, it's kind of the same thing. It's just like Glitxh, they're a team that was built to be able to win Madden, be able to win Call of Duty, and It's just like FIFA and 2K. They're like, well, FIFA, they have a strong player for Glitxh. They have the number 1 overall.
Right.
So, but 2K is like kind of the weak point for both of them. So I'm not really sure what to even say with this game. To be contrarian, I'll go for DaFam since
you always got to go against me.
I don't have anything really to say that would make me think that Glitxh is going to come through and dominate in this game. But on the same thing, I don't really have much to say on DaFam's side either. So, But the big thing for you at home to understand is that if Glitxh Gaming does win this 2K game, they will go up to 0 and then still be able to possibly sweep DaFam out of the building with their FIFA player who was their number 1 overall pick. So if you're DaFam, you do not want to lose tonight and then have to try to beat the number 1 overall pick in FIFA. So we are going to go to a quick break, and after that, our last game of 2K for the night. This is UGL Week 3 NBA 2K.
With new rewards from Chase Freedom Unlimited, I now earn even more cash back. Oh, I gotta tell everyone. Hey, Rita, you now earn 3% on dining, including takeout.
Bon appetit.
Hey, Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase.
Way ahead of you.
Hey, Neil, you can earn 3% at drugstores.
Buddy, I'm right here. Why are you yelling?
Because that's what I do. You're always earning with 5% cash back on travel purchase through Chase. 3% at drugstores, 3% on dining, including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Welcome back. Well, we know that at least one team is the Milwaukee Bucks, and let's make it 2. It's going to be interesting tonight because we have Bucks versus Bucks, and I will do my best to not say Giannis 1,000 times. But it's D Brown is awesome and King Jamal. And we've got the dark and the light jerseys. And we're going to be bringing this back up. And it is going to be D Brown is awesome with the ball. And now, both of these offenses are going to want to do the same thing, but since you have the exact same players, it might make it a little bit easier to maybe have Giannis guarding Giannis.
Yeah, I was
Middleton
just about
guarding
to say
Middleton
that.
and all that kind of stuff.
I was going to say, the last couple games we've seen, Giannis has totally dominated. The best way to defend him is to play him against himself.
Well, and you're going to have, I think, a lot of skill going up in this game because who can shoot the three better?
Right.
And that'll be the difference because dunking and doing layups with Giannis is pretty I don't want to say it's not, difficult, but it's a lot easier to do that than it is to shoot threes with Jrue Holiday and Middleton and those folks. But right now, you see more Giannis going up. It's already 4-0, and bringing it back up is going to be D Brown is awesome. And I thought he was going to have the alley-oop there, but does not, and tries to get the finger roll. That doesn't go. So now it's King Jamal. Now here's the first three of the game. That's a green beam.
Let's go. Put it home.
7-0, and even though Bizjack has the hockey jersey on, he knows green beams are threes.
That's right. That's right. Green means go.
Yeah, green means go.
Say.
Go faster. So here's another three, and this is D Brown is awesome, trying to get that one to go down. Doesn't. So now we're on the run. King Jamal, will he take that strong to the rack? Tries to, and gets it promptly blocked, but does get the rebound back, and now we're passing it around, getting this situated in underneath, and that you
gotta have those.
Oh, it gets it back though. This is very, very interesting to be able to miss all those layups and then keep getting offensive rebounds, but ends up not mattering. But now more offensive rebounds. Giannis, and now back to Middleton, should be able to make this one and does not. So far, the perimeter shooting has been not as good as we saw previously, but that's probably better so that it's not another 50-point blowout. So.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see that pretty often.
Well, right
in
now,
2K.
King Jamal is the only one with points.
Yeah.
So
I mean, keep doing what you're doing, King Jamal.
Hey, it seems to be working just fine. And we're going to go up, and looks like
shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation. Okay.
Yeah. Rob, I'm going to have a really hard time not saying Giannis this game.
I was going to say, we just got to pick other players to talk about. Just talk about D Brown is awesome, and then talk about King Jamal. We'll do it that way instead of saying him.
Giannis, Jrue, Middleton.
Yeah. Oh, Middleton. King Jamal, finally. Now, look, it is, well, when we get back to this, it's paused by King Jamal right now. It is 9-0. That's not how this is supposed to go, right? You're both playing the same teams. You have the same advantages, same disadvantages. What's going on right now?
I mean, King Jamal's just taking advantage of his opportunities. That's really what it's coming down to. I mean, we look with D Brown is awesome, and he's just been missing every single shot he's been taking. And I know that's kind of obvious, but you need to focus more on timing of your shot because those green beans, as you say, they need to get more of those because it's obviously not working for him right now.
Yeah, this is a very good example of watching someone who is, like you said, having a great shooting opportunity or making the best of his good shot opportunities. That's what I meant to say. And another team that is having a problem with layups and three-pointers and things like that. And it's not a crazy lead right now. It's only 9, but before 9 turns into 15.
15 turns into 50.
Right. Well,
as we've
that's
learned.
a big jump. Yeah, 15 to 50 is a big jump.
I'm good at math. Don't worry.
Hey, if we're going off last game, 15 can turn into 50 before you know it. But right now, it's a matter of just getting 2 points.
Yeah.
Finding one good shot, finding a dunk, something you can do. And so D Brown going to be bringing this up, and King Jamal is going to try to put them clamps down on him. And it's, give it to the best player in your team and see if he can get you 2. And unfortunately, he's going to get a 3-second violation and is upset.
Not too happy.
How did Drake say? I'm upset. You should be. And now King Jamal back with it, and he's going to go straight to the rack. Does miss that one. And now maybe we can get this transition game going for D Brown is awesome and maybe get a free 2. And now there's a 3-pointer.
Oh, no.
Doesn't go down. That's all right. He's still going to still have a lot of game to get that shot right, and does turn the ball over. Okay. Now I can imagine he'll try to slow this one down, find one good shot, get it inside, and still trying to take this. And that's a much better matchup for Giannis, but cannot put it down.
You're seeing a lot of snowflakes out on the court right now.
They're cold, man. Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see. King Jamal.
Oh, interesting.
Well, there is going to be a timeout from the Bucks, and so neither of these teams are able to shoot like we saw in the previous game. It's still 0 points.
2:27 left in the first. I mean,
0 points scored. So you got to fix that. You got to get 2 before you can get 4, and before you can get 100.
I mean, it'd be great if you can get 100 before you get 2, but that's not physically possible.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think that you can do that.
Yeah.
But if there was a way, that would make basketball really bad.
Yeah. Maybe a full court shot is like 5
I'll shoot my 100 shot.
from the rafters.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much, if a 3-point is worth that, so like is a half court point worth like 5, and maybe like a 3/4 point be 7. I don't know.
And then 10 is a full court
10
shot.
is a full court. Yeah, that would
have to be in the paint, though.
That would make the NBA so bad. People like Steph just pulling up from half court for 5.
Out of everyone, he's the one who could do it, though.
You would be surprised how far away some of these guys can shoot accurately.
Yeah.
And I definitely know that Steph could probably shoot 55% from half court. Oh,
yeah,
there we go.
Finally on the board.
That's how you. If you're gonna have anybody help you get on the board, it will be Giannis, and they are only shooting 14% from the floor, but that is much better than the 0 that they were shooting 30
beforehand.
seconds.
Well, they had what was the scoring drought that statistic just said? It was like 330 with 0 points on the board.
Yuck. That's not the stats you're looking for.
No. I mean, we saw in the last game, the first quarter ended. It was
nice
15-2.
Yeah, nice block there. King Jamal trying to get his play in, and nice
easy bank shot.
Yeah. Real nice. 11-2. And now if your D Brown is awesome, you broke the seal. You got 2 points. Get that post game going, and
again
a whole lot there. Another 3-second violation. You got to take it up, my friend. And point guard play from King Jamal has been decent. You see Giannis playing a little bit down low, and they're going to try to go with this pick and roll. And the defense is looking pretty stout. There's the first pick, and he's going to pick a nice little mid-range jumper, is not able to put that down. So now D Brown is awesome. Going to go ahead and push this one up. And doesn't see anybody open for 3, so we're going to just go ahead and push Giannis into a nice little pass.
Oh!
Does get that one
looked like
blocked,
a nice block.
But it was going to be a foul.
Yeah. Starting to add to those points there.
Hey,
hopefully
4 points.
Yeah, better than 2, like you said.
Hey, it's a 7-point lead. That is still pretty manageable. You can get a turnover, and now it's a reasonable game again. So
right.
11-4, and trying to play some defense, get a turnover, and maybe get an easy bucket. And that is what D Brown is awesome looking for, but does get
open.
that guy lost in the wash. So 13-4 again.
Trying to triple cover Giannis there.
It was going okay for a minute, and
Yeah.
then that back door happened, and so on and so forth. You saw how the story goes. D Brown is awesome, getting this ball passed around. This is a definitely mismatch. There's no world where the Jimmer's like, help me! I can't guard this man.
Mom, I need help. He's
like
too
6 inches
big.
taller than me, Mommy.
He's bullying me.
Yeah. Ooh, I thought that was going to be a block. And here we are. Going to keep pushing this. D Brown is awesome, taking it right up. Ooh, bad pass.
Turnover. You know what I've noticed this game is we haven't seen as many turnovers as we did the game before.
Well, here King Jamal trying to get this 3. Does not go down. Now, is he going to try to get it? Can't really get a 2-for-1 here, but stepping on the line there, so that won't matter.
And a foul.
Over the back on PJ Tucker.
At what point does this game become, what point differential does the game become unobtainable?
Well, I mean, it's only 7. This is still very, very reasonable. I'm going to hold for probably the last shot here.
For 3?
Yep.
No, for 2? And nope. Not quite.
Yeah, 7 points. As bad as that particular quarter was for D Brown is awesome, to only be down 7?
Not bad.
That doesn't. What we watched, it did not seem like a 7-point quarter. It felt more like a 13 or 14-point differential. So that is, again, it could be way, way worse. So if you're King Jamal, you want to be able to get this first possession, at least make sure it's a good shot, even if you miss it. Like, make it a good shot and pump the. Oh,
wide
that's
open.
And fouled. Okay. Didn't make that. I thought it was going to be a dunk and he was going to get the and one, but it's going to be a technical.
Oh, wow.
Or a flagrant.
Those are just easy points for them.
Two.
And they get the ball back.
Yeah, flagrants can't be messing with them flagrants fouls, man. You got to go for the ball. You can't be just aggro and try to kill a man.
Yeah. I think if you're King Jamal here, you try to get Giannis
Another
to fall
foul.
out. Was that on Giannis? No, it wasn't on Giannis. Okay.
So now back to the free throw line is Giannis and King Jamal. And you can't ask too much more about that. Ended up taking some time off the clock, got 3 points. PJ Tucker up top gets
Another
fouled.
foul.
It's getting a little rough out here.
They're getting angry.
I mean, come on, guys. I know that you were down a little bit, but maybe now it's 9, and this will most likely be 8. So they're still pretty close, 8-point lead. Got to keep this within range. So that 5 to 7, score, you can easily go on an 8-0 run and make this a game. So King Jamal knows that, wants to take good shots, and that is a great shot, but
doesn't quite put it home.
Can't get that 3 to fall down.
I think if you're D Brown, you got to get J-Roo starting to get hot here. You got to try to get him beyond the arc, hit those threes like we saw last game. They were just hammering those threes.
Look at this matchup problem. I see somebody under and around the 6-foot mark trying to go heads up with Giannis. So that's not going to work. So D Brown gets another 2 at the free throw. So now it's a 6-point lead. So
starting to come back.
Yeah, he's feeling good. He's like, okay, 6 points. I can do this. Just a couple defensive stops, and now it's at a 1-possession game. So, and if you can't make those
like that,
and the 3 points have just not been non-existent. So that this offense does not work well when you have to depend everything on Giannis, and you can't punish them with a 3-pointer. So, wow, that was very interesting, Baz.
And he's
That's
wide
the best way to put
open.
it.
Oh, what a stuff!
He said, gave him that Dikembe Mutombo. He said, no.
Get that out of here. So the fans in the stands, which Bucks do you think they're rooting for?
They're always going to be rooting for the hometown Bucks. To hell with those away Bucks. Tried to take that up top, was met right at the rim. And D Brown is awesome.
Putting it home.
There we are, 4-point lead. And now the defensive prowess of D Brown is awesome. On display, trying to get back into this after being down by a whole lot, is now within 2 possessions of making this a tie or taking the lead.
Very manageable.
From way downtown. And now it's pushing it. D Brown is awesome, is going to take his time a little bit.
Reset here.
And just back him down. Don't want to get that 3-point. Oh, nice. There's a foul. I was going to say, don't want to get another 3-second violation down there. And look at this. Free throws have been very good for both teams. Only 1 missed free throw over 10 shots. And here's shot number 1 for D Brown is awesome. That's going to fall. 3-point lead. And then now, does miss the second one. Oh, but gets fouled. Oh, no.
What happened?
PJ Tucker. What you doing, bro?
I don't understand. What happened there? I didn't see it.
There is just
what is going on?
fouls on fouls here. It is when it's Milwaukee versus Milwaukee.
Yeah.
There's just bad blood, man.
Yeah. You're your own worst enemy.
That's right. King Jamal with the ball and trying to extend his 3-point lead. Nobody home in front. He's just waiting for Giannis to come back. 5. Oh, there is a turnover. Now we're going to get pushed this up. Can he make a 3?
For 3?
No.
Nope.
Man, this is a exact opposite of what we saw from our previous game where it was like if there was somebody open for three, it was going down,
Yeah.
period. And now it's like neither of these teams even know how to shoot threes. Here we go. Try again. Middleton.
Nope.
Ugh.
At least it's a much closer game.
Well, it's a closer game because he's not shooting threes. If he'd make his threes, this game would not be close at all.
Right.
So it is 3 minutes. Another foul.
Oh, my.
They're being very, very aggressive, and it is 16-13, coming up on the 3-minute mark. And one person is trying to guard Giannis, which is, okay, now here comes the help. And still got very deep and then got the turnover. So now King Jamal,
No.
does not take that with authority, tried to do something else with it. And now we're going back and forth. And he said, no, let me show you how to dunk.
1 point game.
Look at the field goal percentage.
It's absolutely horrid.
Stinky. 29% to 26% on the shooting percentage. Time to get in the gym. PJ Tucker going to go ahead and hang out. And he's going to let one go from three, and does not happen.
Well, that's not why they're giving all that space. They're not hitting them.
D. Brown said, look at this is a defensive struggle here. 16-15. King Jamal with the ball, bringing it up with PJ Tucker. And looks like Portis is going to do a little dance at the 3-point line. We know he can't shoot threes, so that's just not a thing. So now there's another foul. Reach-in foul on Middleton. 2 minutes left till halftime. And it is definitely anybody's game. And J. Rue's going to take this strong up to the rack. And
not quite.
Both of these teams have been playing excellent defense. D. Brown is awesome, trying to get back into this game and take the lead after being down pretty much this entire game. And back underneath, does get fouled.
Another foul.
And now has the opportunity to make 2 free throws and take his first lead of the game.
Can he do it?
And it looks good.
Oh.
Now, Bucks 17, Bucks 16, but in things that you care about, D. Brown is awesome. Has 17, and King Jamal is on 16. Wow, what a nice shot. Now we're going to have another lead change here, and this is DaFam and Glitxh. King Jamal representing DaFam, and D. Brown is awesome representing Glitxh.
Beautiful rebound. Can you put it up? There it is. Just a couple lead changes back and forth.
Back and forth, like Aaliyah said. And it is 19-18. As you can see, we're coming up on the 1-minute mark until halftime. And it hasn't been Giannis just dominating. It hasn't been three-pointers dominating. It's just been who is able to make a shot.
Right.
I mean, there hasn't really been that many dunks, and as soon as I say that, here's a reverse layup by Giannis. And, I mean, look at it. Look at that. Both Giannis is 9 points, 3 for 7 for one, 3 for 6 for the other. 7. I mean, absolute clones. But here comes a lead. D. Brown making a run here. And if you're not old enough to know who D. Brown is, get on Google, find out. D. Brown is awesome. Not just his name, but D. Brown is also just an awesome player. Very short player, but, you know, one of the few people who, if I'm not mistaken, won the dunk contest and wasn't even 6 feet tall. So,
whoa!
If I'm getting I'm an old man. My memory may be failing me here, but I'm pretty sure that is the same player we're talking about.
We talking about the same D. Brown that went to University of Illinois?
I don't know. I don't know about college. I'm not. D. Brown is a '90s player. I don't know about where he was going in the '80s.
Nope, not the same one. Not the same one. There is a D. Brown that went to U of I that I thought we were referencing here.
Yeah, you know, and again, let's make sure that we all know that BizJack has his hockey jersey on. Don't trust basketball stats. D. Brown is awesome. Going to hold for this last shot, but now has a 7-point lead. 5, 4, and Giannis tries to take that, gets it blocked, and we're going to go from half court.
Not quite get it off.
Ooh. And that is halftime. The Bucks are winning. In case you're wondering, they're also losing.
Yeah, I would hate to be the Bucks right now.
Man, that would be really tough to be the Bucks.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, a lot of pressure when you're yourself, your clone. But
it makes for some interesting basketball, though.
Hey, you can't complain about your team when the opponent is playing the exact same one. So, but 7-point lead for D. Brown is awesome. DaFam, they definitely do not want to go 0-2. That is the exact opposite of what they need to happen with FIFA coming their way. And
Just leaving it right
Boom.
open for Giannis.
the lead has now swelled to
Oh,
9.
no.
And then a turnover. Oh! Pick that man up. Help him.
He's hurting after that one.
Oh, goodness.
Was that J. Rue trying to guard him?
I don't know. Whoever it was, rest in peace, my friend. 11-point lead now for D. Brown is awesome, and he's trying to put his foot on the throat.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. There's that.
Yeah, it's the green beam,
Green
baby.
beam. There it is.
Let's go.
14-point lead.
Eat your vegetables.
Finally, someone has gotten a three-pointer.
Is that the first one of the game?
I'm pretty sure that's the first 3 I've seen this game. We'll have to check the stat guy. And more foul. I know that this is not the first foul I've seen.
Yeah.
It's the most fouls I've
Really?
definitely seen all season. I have not seen as many fouls as we've seen in this Bucks versus Bucks matchup. Another
Green beam.
look.
Let's
this
go.
is getting out of hand.
Yeah.
I told you if it was close because nobody was shooting threes, and now
Another foul.
where do you have one foul? Why not get another? And we're going to get a substitution. And
They took Giannis out and put Giannis in.
I don't know that is what he needs a rest, obviously, I guess. And now it's going to be King Jamal going right to the hoop and does get
another
a foul.
foul.
Flagrant.
Flagrant. Whoa.
Yikes. He's like, hey, man, calm your ass down.
Some pure hatred
I
between
know.
the Bucks
King
here.
Jamal will definitely take his couple of free throws and the ball, which will help him to try to get back into this game. So with making a second free throw would bring it up to 20, but looks like he missed it, but they do get the ball back.
Oh, no.
Wow.
That looked pretty dangerous.
I was ready for like the 360 tomahawk, something going on.
Backflip between the legs.
Yeah, or the dunk from like the 3-point line. I don't know, but if you give
Space Jam.
Yeah, exactly. He's like the Monstars. But for King Jamal, he's really going to have to get these 3 points going on because the only way back into this is going to be able to shoot out of it, and that one fell way, way short. And they're going the other way with numbers. Here we are.
There we go.
Oh, boo. That was nothing, man. Just a two-handed.
Yeah.
Didn't even take it behind his head or nothing. Come on. Give me some showtime.
Yeah, show some style, D.
Yeah,
Brown.
I mean,
Come on now.
It's Milwaukee. I don't do showtime there. They just do cheese, so I guess.
Excellent cheese up in Milwaukee.
I mean, to be fair, it is excellent cheese, but it is still cheese. It is not L.A.
Yeah.
So another turnover. Not a turnover. Sorry. I was just so enamored by what was going on from D. Brown is awesome. I thought it was going to be a turnover, but little finger roll. Doing his best Oscar Robertson impersonation here. 18-point lead, and can't say it was because you picked the Bucks because you're playing with the Bucks too. Reach-in foul. Third personal, second team foul.
Giannis taking
Yeah,
it
I mean,
to
just
the hoop.
just back the man up all the way to it.
There's
Just-
nothing you could do about it.
I mean, God, if you just let him post up like that, 16 points in the paint.
21 points overall. That's great.
And a 20-point lead to go with it. So D. Brown is awesome is saying, I'm just going to guard up on your Giannis and see what happens.
Giannis number 2.
Yes. Who is Giannis number 2, though? That's the question. In case you're a WandaVision fan, you can always go back. Who is the real Vision now?
Who is the real Vision?
Spoiler alert. Sorry if you haven't watched it. It's been like weeks, so I don't care. So in this case, who is the real Giannis? We will never know. Only if the winning, maybe whoever wins, the other Giannis turns to dust.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Take the Infinity
And you
Stone from him.
can't use the Bucks anymore.
That's
'cause
right.
There's no Giannis.
They're done. Fourth personal foul, third team foul right now.
Looks like D. Brown is awesome is pulling away with this game here.
King Jamal trying to make his first free throw. Does miss that one. And now we're looking at a 21. Oh, can't count. 19. Nope, I had it right. First time.
No, you're right.
21 point. Math is hard.
Math is hard.
That public school education, man. I'm sorry. The lead is a lot. And now we see Giannis trying to go down low, cannot get it going.
Giannis with the rebound, but which one?
The real Giannis. Oh, nice layup there. And now it is a 19-point lead. 2:24 left in the third quarter. And D. Brown is awesome, trying to back down J. Rue Holiday again because that is the mismatch for the century. And back out. And, tried to dunk it with authority. Instead, finds himself a shooting foul. 23 points, 5 for 7 from the free throw. Give him my 2 points back, guy. There you go. Back to a 20-point lead now. Aggressive defense.
Yeah. Giannis is about to foul out. Sorry, words are hard as well. On top of math.
Fall out, whatever you want to however you want to do it, hockey jersey. And now we see D. Brown is going to settle. Get us another dunk. And this was a close game at one point.
Yeah. King Jamal was leading.
King Jamal was doing his thing, making sure that DaFam had it going on, and instead D. Brown is going to get fouled again.
Wow.
King Jamal is like, to hell with you. But do you see these numbers for Giannis? 24 points, 16 rebounds? What? Oh, dear.
They're not combining both Giannis's.
I was going to say, that's one Giannis. I think
that's the individual Giannis.
He's going for that 30-20 game. And King Jamal has got to get this figured out in a hurry. He's down 22, only has a minute and a half left here. Oof. That's a 4th team foul.
If you're DaFam Gaming after this game, do you worry about King Jamal?
You worry. Hell yeah, you do.
Yeah. I mean
DaFam has to worry that they're going to get swept out the building.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'm saying, last
week. Please
King...
reconnect your controller, my friend.
Oh, no.
Not my batteries.
He probably threw it against the wall, right? We don't know.
I don't want to, think about what could be happening. But the point is, I was going to say, please get from. Oh no!
Whoa!
Just throw it over,
Middleton.
Get the nice 3, and we're up to 24-point lead. 1 minute left in the third, and D. Brown is awesome. Everything is going awesome for him. Another flagrant.
4th person.
Third flagrant this game. Have we had any flagrants this season? I don't think so.
What's going on this week? The last game, it was a 50-point lead. This week, there's so many flagrant fouls. Some anger here, I bet.
They are not missing each other.
As Jackie Moon had once said, everybody hits somebody.
That's right. Everybody hits somebody.
Everybody hits somebody.
Well, they're doing just that. Unfortunately, the scoreboard, it's not close. So they take a timeout? No, 5-second violation.
Interesting.
Come on, man.
Bold strategy there.
Yeah, that's not going to work, Cotton. D. Brown is awesome. Going to go back to the well here. Try to back him down. Lopez says, no, sir. Now we can go for a 2-for-1 if he can get this. Can he get this 3 going down? No way.
Got to get that timing better. King Jamal really has to.
He can still go for another 2-for-1 here. Shoot the 3 and make this. Nope.
Oh.
I was going to say, if he could splash that one, would be able to get the 2-for-1. But Brook Lopez is going to be playing defense down low. And they do get this ball. And another foul. 5th team foul.
D. Brown's pulling it away.
Well, he's pulled it away for a while, but King Jamal, do you have one great quarter left in you to try to make up a 23-point lead or more? Let's see. No. Okay. I was going to say it could have been even more, but now do not take those free ones. Hold on to the ball. Oh, gosh.
There you go.
It's still left 7 seconds on the clock. I would have definitely wanted to hold that for the absolute last shot. You don't want to go 1-for-1 on shots. You can't go 1-for-1 on shots made anymore and try to win.
He's hot.
Puts it back. Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. You don't want to leave all that time on the clock. And now, that last shot that you made doesn't even matter. We're going to go into the fourth quarter. It's 52-29. D. Brown is awesome, and Glitch Gaming over King Jamal and DaFam. Gonna need a miracle.
Yeah. He's got to get his 3-point shooters hot, because I don't see any way you come back from this unless for the rest of the game you're shooting a 3-pointer.
Yeah, everything's going to probably be threes here. You got to get that in so you don't get
another 5-second.
There's been 5-second violations, 3-second violations. All kinds of madness is happening here, and King Jamal is going to get a real easy one here. Oh, no, just kidding. The rundown block.
You spoke too soon.
Looking like LeBron. And D. Brown is awesome, not giving up and gets fouled. Second personal. makes the first free throw. And this lead is ballooning now up to 25.
This is what I was talking about earlier. I think it's just too far gone. I don't think King Jamal can come back from this. And I mean, last week he only scored 35 points. This week he's at 29. Will he be able to match the same amount of points he scored last week, which is still not enough?
No, this is you got to go back to the drawing board. You got to get help. You got to get your coaches on the line and figure out what's going wrong on the offense.
Yeah.
It's just not. This isn't acceptable.
Yeah.
You can see Giannis about to go for a 30-20 stat line here. And
what was that?
All these threes have been just
Another foul.
not even close.
Yeah.
Nowhere in the vicinity. So
4 out of the 5 players have snowflakes right now. It's real cold.
Yeah, you can't do it that way. And D Brown is awesome. Going to take that right up and does make it. 57-29. 5 minutes left in the fourth. You can see 32 points in the paint, shooting 51%, whereas our other Milwaukee team is about
21%.
half of that.
Yeah, 21%. And another turnover.
And they're going to start pushing it. They're not afraid here. He says, "Give me the three. See it. Be it." Got it.
Great rebound.
One of the shortest guys on the floor flies in and gets that offensive rebound. And now to the line, shooting 2, misses the first. Does get the second. I think that's 31 points, 19 rebounds, 2 assists for D Brown is awesome's Giannis.
I would love to see the stats for King Jamal's Giannis.
No, I don't want to.
No.
I know they're not as good as 31, 19,
not as good as
and
that.
2. Definitely not.
Oh, very early.
Nice defense. And here we go.
Oh,
look at that.
Chris Middleton, 2 points this whole game, 1 for 9 in field goals.
That is not a good stat line.
Cringeworthy.
Mm-hmm. Best way to put it.
Yeah.
That's an 80s slasher movie. Bad. And look at when you see Giannis sitting on fire, going to now that's 33 points, 20 rebounds, 2 assists.
Not really passing the ball.
I wonder how many blocks he has. It probably has like 3 or 4 blocks too. There's another. Oh, here we go. Shot time. Get out of here. You should concede.
Yeah.
For giving us.
D Brown, disconnect your internet
I know.
for that one.
And he'll still win, unfortunately. After that embarrassment of a dunk. Is that
another flagrant?
Oh,
5th personal foul on Lopez.
Is that I just have never seen this many flagrants before.
I don't think I've ever seen this flagrants in a real NBA game.
Well, in a real NBA game, there had been fights.
Yeah.
If you the first
90s
flagrant,
basketball.
it would have been fisticuffs, and then once you get to the 5th, there would have been nobody left to play because everybody would have got ejected and
Meta world peace kind of style.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, Ron Artest. Yeah. What's his name now? Ron Artest.
Yes, Meta world peace. You'll have some what is it called? Malice in the Palace going on. No, we hopefully not have any of that. And nice block by Lopez. He's going to push this one down. And I was going to say, if you let J. Rue just dunk on you, crazy, that would be sad. Can't be doing that.
31-point lead.
He's like, you have a cold ring. You can't touch the ball.
I think
you got to shoot that. Can you make it?
Nope. No. I think if you're the D Brown is awesome Bucks, you just give them their space on the 3-point line. They're not going to hit those.
Yeah, at this point, it's 3 minutes left. Doesn't matter if they do hit them.
Right.
You're up 33 points, and yeah.
Do you think King Jamal breaks his points last week with 35? 35 points last week.
Yeah, he'll get 35. He has 4 in him. He's got 4 in him.
I don't know after this
right
display.
Now, it is not looking great. The question is more along the lines of, will D Brown is awesome hit 75? What's more likely, 75 or 40?
75.
75 is more likely than 40?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take the 40.
Just like the 40?
I won't take the 75. I'm going to take 40. All right, so here we go. Now we got something interesting. Oh, Lopez puts it back. So that's going to put 66. Still needs 9 more to get to 75. I need 9 for 40. Come on, King Jamal, help me out. There we go. You got that. That's 2. Oh,
baby.
No.
I told you.
You got to put that one in. Come on. Let's see. Oh, no. Okay, wow. Gets the offensive rebound, going to send it right back. It's like they heard us. They're like, wait, let me get those points. Let me get that 75. And
Ooh,
there's a foul, though.
another foul. 4th on Giannis for King Jamal.
36 points. 3 steals. This
21 rebounds, 3 assists.
Man, just filling up the stat line. Looking for a 40-20 game. 20. Oh, no, stop it. King Jamal, you got somebody off to the left. Oh, there we go. Get the 3.
Ooh.
Come on. There we are. We only need 6 more before. Can we get 40 before he gets 75?
I don't know.
He's going to back him down. There's a nice defense. There's a rebound. Going to have to push this back up. And oh, nice back door. There we go. Now we're at 36.
Come on, D. Brown. Help me out here, man. I need it.
Oh, Connaughton, 6 points. And
Yeah, just right.
Oh,
right
nice block. Oh,
wide
thought that was
open
going to get
for
blocked. Doesn't. 70-36.
4 points or 5 points. Who's getting them first?
No, I'm ready. Come on, let's get. Look, we're only 2 possessions away from 40. Okay.
Right.
So give us. All we need is a 2-point shot. Just free throws, whatever you can give me. And he's going to back that one up. He's getting all the room. Look at that. Nobody guarding number 5. Get it.
Oh, my.
Oh.
That was horrible.
Oh, man, you're making me look bad. 3-on-1. And going to take that out to 3-point range. And, right down Broadway.
And he comes home. Let's
72. So now who will get the points first? Will it be going up to 75 or will we get to 40? And that's easy. That's easy. All right, here we go.
Oh.
2 more.
Oh, come on. Get a 3 for me.
50.
Get a 3 for me.
What if they both miss? Do we both lose?
Yeah.
Oh, no. 74-38. And if you're wondering what we're going on, we're just have a little side bet. If King Jamal will get to 40 before the other one gets. Oh, come on, get down!
Oh, let's go!
Yeah, we had a little bet to see if D. Brown is awesome would get to 75 before. Oh no! The foul. Unfortunately, I just lost because King Jamal did not. Oh, wow. King Jamal did not get to 40 before D. Brown is awesome got to 75. So, I mean, the game is over, but we were trying to have some fun with it because otherwise we would just be sitting here.
Another foul.
38-point lead. 38-point lead.
He can come back from that. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I don't think so. He might not score 77 in 2 weeks, so that's the other problem.
Yeah.
So 20 seconds or so left in this game, and it will be King Jamal from DaFam getting promptly beat down by this Glitxh gaming squad, man.
Yeah.
Glitxh is going to put DaFam in a 2-0 hole and have Rooney, their number 1 pick. Is that Rooney?
Yep, that was Rooney.
I think that's who it is for Glitxh.
The number 1 overall for
Number
FIFA.
1? Is that our guy? I think that's what it is. Either way, maybe I'm getting the names wrong, but I know that the FIFA player for Glitxh is the number 1. I don't know if
wasn't
that's
it Ocho? No, it wasn't Ocho because he wanted Rooney.
Right. He wanted to get that number 1 pick, but did not get it. But either way, it is going to be DaFam falling. That is 0-2 this week. 40-point win for our boys over at Glitxh. We're going to take a quick break and come back and wrap up our week of 2K. This is Reforge and BizJack. See you soon.
The lasting cologne scent of Old Spice Dynasty helps get you off your couch and into the driver's seat.
I won't forget you guys.
Wow, it has been. I thought after the first game of 2K that we watched that I'd seen the last blowout. I'd seen the last one. It was a close game, but in the end, it was DaFam getting the barn doors blown off, and Glitxh going out now to a 2-0 lead in our sports games. I am Rob Reforge Gonzalez. This is BizJack, and we are about done with 2K this week, but this is a very unfamiliar place for this DaFam squad. They are used to being in the lead or tied going into FIFA. They're the ones that are used to being able to have the sweep going on. This time they're going to have to try to avoid getting swept by Glitxh, which would be the first sweep of our season. But, I mean, what is there anything good that DaFam can take and King Jamal can take from that game?
No.
I don't think so either.
No. I mean, if you're DaFam Gaming right now, you're going to the free agent pool. I mean, 35 points last week, 38 points this week. If you're going to compete in this league here, you can't be scoring sub 40 at least. And, you know, it sucks that this is what it come down to for DaFam Gaming, but I think they got to go back to the drawing board with this one.
Yeah, you can't. You said it the best. You can't have one of your games just getting blown out, like
let alone two games,
right? Over and over and over again. Like that's just not acceptable. Because no matter how good your Call of Duty team is, where DaFam they took their first 4 picks in Call of Duty. If you're getting swept before you get to Call of Duty, now you've got your first 4 picks of your draft don't even matter because your other games are just not holding up their end. Because you've got to at least win one of those to make Call of Duty matter. So now they're going to have to go into FIFA tomorrow. They have to win FIFA or tie. Tie will also work.
Yeah.
They got to win or tie. Now they can play it differently because since a win or a tie means the exact same for them, they can maybe play a little less aggressive and not take as many risks. But if you are Glitxh, you know it's time to go get them. It's
Keep
time
your
to go
foot
get
on the gas.
Because you know that you saw last week, Ocho Cinco came into FIFA where they needed a win to be able to sweep. You've got to be hyper aggressive. You have nothing to lose, right? Because a draw or a loss is the exact same. So I would expect for tomorrow, you're going to see this Glitxh squad just go ham. They are going to try to score all the points and bury DaFam and not have to worry about Call of Duty. But tonight, it's been a couple of blowouts in 2K. But that's all we've got. We do have one more game, and that is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be Call of Duty. I'm sorry, it's going to be FIFA. I'm already beyond FIFA. And that's not the case. FIFA tomorrow night. Will DaFam get swept? 4 brothers and, oh my gosh, 4 brothers and Ocho Cinco are still trying to get it figured out if they're going to be able to get off of this snide of starting the season 0-2. But again, the real story is, will DaFam get swept tomorrow in FIFA? Again, I've been Rob Reforge Gonzalez. Chris BizJack, wearing his hockey jersey during football and basketball and whatever else, because he's just a big, huge hockey fan. So he's just waiting for NHL to show up. But it's been a great time. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Take care.